The men's varsity lightweight 4 in progress. Top of the screen, lane 6, Minnesota. Lane 5, Milwaukee School of Engineering. Lane 4, Chicago. Lane 3, Delaware. Lane 2, UC Berkeley. And lane 1, Virginia.
Yeah, nice competitive race here. Again, because this is lightweights. Everybody has that upper threshold. Nobody can weigh more than 160 pounds, and everybody is quote unquote evenly
evenly matched. Just evenly matched. Evenly matched. Evenly distributed. Everyone has an even chance.
That's right, and we have Berkeley defending this here event. The Berkeley lightweight team is actually separate from the rest of the squad. They have a very strong squad out in Berkeley. Both the lightweight program and the heavyweight program is very strong.
And we had a young lady come by the booth before we started our live telecast, Renee, and what did she tell us? She said, don't confuse us.
Yeah.
Call us UC Berkeley. Do not confuse us.
Separate but not quite equal. Yeah, no, so the lightweight squad is a club program. We've mentioned the club programs before, how they raise their own money and pay their own way and hire their own coaches and stuff. So that says a lot about the commitment of the student athlete to something else other than studies. But it appears that Chicago out in front. Is it Chicago?
Chicago
Dub Bears out in front, just really looking very, very strong, very composed. And Milwaukee School of Engineering on the outside of them, kind of tough to see. Their red black boat and their red jerseys kind of blend in with the trees, but Chicago looking very, very strong here.
Chicago and Milwaukee bringing that Midwestern flavor to Philadelphia, Kelly Drive, the Schuylkill River.
Yeah, and we can see they're swinging very, very poised. I mean, they make it look easy. You can tell if a crew's out in front and they don't look like they're trying very hard, you know that you're up against a very good crew. That means they've practiced, they are fit, especially with this type of wind out there today. We can feel it on our backs. That means it's a headwind that these rowers are experiencing, and that actually makes the load heavier on all of these rowers. When you've got a headwind, it's like trying to row with a weight on your oar.
So we can see at the top of the screen our time there, 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Because of the wind, at this part of the race, at this part of their race strategy, they may have been rowing, 10, 20 seconds longer than they were prepared for at this point. So it's a longer piece with the wind conditions. It takes more to adjust, and it's typically the more veteran crew and more deliberate crew that can pull this out.
And as we see that coxswain, Renee, all I'm seeing is rock. What?
The Charlie Brown show.
Well, what's going on? What did she say?
Well, the coxswain is actually, they are, calling the race. They're steering. They're trying to look around and see where they are. They tell you to make moves. They give you a plan to execute your race strategy. They're there to steer the boat primarily, but also to organize the crew.
And aren't they there, if I'm not mistaken, to motivate? Are they the chief motivator?
Yeah, to keep everybody on the same page. When the heart rate is up, the lactate is taken over, and your vision is all blurry. They have to make sure that you're still in it to win it. This Chicago crew looking very, very strong, rowing a Pocock shell made in Seattle, Washington, and just trying to fight off this crew from Milwaukee School of Engineering in the red.
And Renee, at some point, didn't you want to tell the coxswain, look, shut up. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
That went through my mind more than most, I think, especially after I became a sculler because I didn't have a coxswain. But yeah, sure, you want to tell your coxswain to stop talking sometimes, but we need them. We need them out there.
And here we see another one of these bucket rigs, and we can see the side of this boat. So the guy on the left-hand side, bow seat there, a starboard or port rower, then 2 starboards and another port and stroke seat. They must feel comfortable that way. I mean, they're winning the race. So, and as they pass in first place, the Chicago crew followed closely by that late try from the Milwaukee School of Engineering, and on the outside there, the Golden Gophers in lane 6 there, Minnesota.
the Golden Gophers from Minnesota. The men's varsity lightweight 4 is in the books. Chicago, great movie. Great movie. First place winners in the men's varsity lightweight 4.
Yeah, they're.
And guys, I mean, right now, I mean, they came a little ways. They came a little ways, and they can go back home, and that can be. Chicago's not a short flight. I've taken that flight. That's 3 hours. It's almost like that in between. Like it's too long for your comfort, but it's not short enough to take a nap.
Well, the boats can't fly, so the boats are the 4-oar show. So I mentioned the 8s are 59 feet long essentially, and the 4s are about 45 feet long. They have to come out on their own trailer. So even if the athletes get